Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Sarah here and it is time for a January TBR. As of today, which is January 1st, I am currently this much into The Beauty of Darkness, which is the third book in the Remnant Chronicles, which I am finally finishing reading. I have lots of things to say, but I can't say anything yet because I'm only this far through it. So this I will be finishing. I have currently 4 library books out, which is not so bad. Yay me. 2 I requested because they're for my Catching Up on Classics, which is a Goodreads group, and these were the 2 that I was kind of interested in reading. The first one is The Pearl by John Steinbeck, which is, of course, it's really a short story. And then I have The Remains of the Day by Kazuo Ishiguro. Sorry. So I was kind of interested in reading this. If I don't get to it, it's okay, but I like having the option, so they're here. I also have, and I'm very excited for this one, Unmentionable, The Victorian Lady's Guide to Sex, Marriage, and Manners, and I have heard a lot about that. I think I heard about it on BookTube. It is a nonfiction book, and I think this is right up my alley and that I will enjoy it very much. So I think this is due back on the 10th. So this is something I'm gonna have to get to pretty soon. On my quest to finish up some series this year, I have the Lucky Harbor series I'm trying to finish up, which is a contemporary romance series. And I forget what number this one is, but it's Always on My Mind I have out by Jill Shalvis. So this is a quick read that I will be not dropping on the floor. It's a quick read to get to this month. And I thought I was into romance at the end of last year, but I think I'm really wanting some YA, which is kind of new and exciting. I'm really feeling it. So obviously I'm reading The Beauty of Darkness, but I decided I would probably go for finishing or catching up on some series this month. So with that on mind, I have the second book in the Conspiracy of Us. I don't know how many there's going to end up being, but this one came out last year. Map of Fates by Maggie Hall. I really loved her first book, and I tend to marathon read second through the end, but I kind of want to get back to this, so I want to read this. And I think this is the second and final book in the Fixer series, The Long Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I loved The Fixer. I think it was a 5-star book for me, not last year, but maybe even the year before that. I can't even remember now, but I loved it so much. And I don't know why I haven't read this yet. And maybe because I thought more books were coming out, and I think it's only a duology. So I have this, and then I have a couple series I want to start. So the first one that I have a couple challenges where you have to read a book that starts with an O. So this Once Upon a Prince by Rachel Hawke. This is the Royal Wedding series. I don't know how many books there are. I was sent 2 of them in a book box last year. So I will read this one. And then I'm finally going to start Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Again, because I'm kind of feeling the YA thing this month. So I also have Crooked Kingdom on my shelf if I feel like going to that, but so far I have a pretty large TBR, so I'm not sure I'm going to get to that. And I'm doing a buddy read on Goodreads. I don't know, it's one of the young adult groups. They are doing a buddy read starting on the 10th. And for this one, Court of Thorns and Roses, which I also need to start. At some point I have not read any Sarah J. Maas, and she is quite beloved on BookTube. So I'm interested in forming my own opinions on that. So right now I have 10 books on my TBR, which is probably plenty, depending on how life goes. Sometimes I read up to 13, so that gives me a little wiggle room if there's some other books that I'd like to read or something to get to. And you will see how I fared in one of my wrap-ups. I usually do 2. I usually do a mid-month and an end-of-month because otherwise my videos get to be too long. I like to keep my videos short. That's what I've got for January. I hope that everyone has a lovely January and gets to read a lot. So I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.